Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to look at from Super 7 Ultimates, Cobra B.A.T. Alright, welcome back. So today we're going to continue our look at Wave 1 of Super 7's Ultimate series. So today we've got the Cobra B.A.T. We've unboxed Cobra and Duke. Actually, we re-unboxed those. I had already taken out of the package. So this time the Cobra B.A.T. has not been opened. So this will be a total fresh one. And we'll see where it goes from there. All right, here he is. Cobra B.A.T. Of course, they ship in these cardboard boxes. So it says Cobra B.A.T. Everything else is blank except the back. We have a little bit of information there. Of course, you got the Super 7 logo there. Yep, I love the way they Super 7 packages these and sends them out to you. So you can open either side. You could open them on the top, but you're going to damage the box. So we'll start on this side right here. Open this, and we'll pull our B.A.T. out. There he is. Of course, he's in that familiar blue case. Got the plastic around it. So this time you can see the plastic is sealed, unlike the Duke and Cobra Commander, which I didn't get on tape opening that. So let's see. Got our scissors here. Try to get this baby opened up. I do keep even the plastic. Believe it or not, I don't know why I do that. I do that with everything I've got. I open if I open for Thanksgiving. I bought a new turkey roaster. Keep everything in it, you know. And who has a place to put a turkey roaster, you know, under your counters or in a cupboard? Nobody has that. So I take that turkey roaster, put it back in the box exactly the way it came out, with plastic, everything. And then I take it down and put it in our basement till next time. Oh, sounds like there's something loose in this box. The other box, the other two figures that we opened, the Duke and Cobra Commander, they were all snug in their packages. So here's our plastic. This I will throw away. This I'll keep. So set this to the side, the box to the side. Set that to the side, and here we go. Okay, there you've got Cobra B.A.T. Battle Android Trooper. And on the, it says GI W1. I'm guessing that means G.I. Joe Wave 1, and then B.A.T. 01 right there. So that's pretty cool how they do it. On the top it says Ultimates. This side nothing, just blank. And bottom we have some. And actually Hasbro has their name on there. So Hasbro must help in some way with Super 7 when they're, or it might just be that Hasbro owns the rights to G.I. Joe, so Super 7 had to pay Hasbro to be allowed to make these. May contain small parts, adult, collectible, not a toy. So, and right here you can see 14 up, and that's probably guaranteed right there. Anybody, I'd say you could get a 10-year-old probably be able to handle this. Maybe some 10-year-olds. But you go much younger than that, everything's just hard to get apart. The hands are hard to get off. The got a little tape on my hand. Head's hard to get off because everything's removable in these. But here we go. Let's get her out of the box. And there he is, Cobra B.A.T. We'll set this to the side. Now on the back, you get that cool stuff just like we did with the other ones. Top again, Ultimates. Got a little bit of, you can see this from the side, you can see some stuff in there. And this side, bottom, same stuff. That was actually the bottom of the other part. All right, so now let's see where we can open this at. It looks like there's no tape on this, so we'll just get our trusty knife here. I like to get in the corner here and just kind of pop it open. Again, safety first, back in the sheath to the side. All right. I have seen some people actually cut the tape up here and just pull the plastic out and leave this backing cardboard in there, but I take the whole thing out. And then you're left with an empty box, nothing on the back of that. All right, there he is. And there is a lot of loose stuff in here. And just like Cobra Commander, he's got a second, looks like a second plastic case in this, where Duke only had the one. But a lot of stuff in there, but you can see some stuff floating around in here come unstowed. All right, so next we get it out of this. Let's see, maybe we'll turn it over, just get her to come out. Come on, baby. There we go. And there's that back part. And there is that gun. That gun right there was rolling around in here. So that belongs in the back. Goes right there. Huh. That how that come undone, I don't know. But here's the first part. Let's get this one out. And there's our second part. Yep. So the Bat, if you're not familiar with G.I. Joe cartoon, these of course are based on the Sunbow cartoon. Man, he looks good. He looks real good. So the Cobra B.A.T and G.I. Joe, the mini-series and the entire first season, you know, nobody ever died in G.I. Joe. It was, you know, you make it out of the plane, you parachute down. Nobody was getting shot. So I think their idea was to create robots. And we got to start seeing characters get shot, blowed up. So when the Cobra B.A.T got shot, there was not a human being being killed. It was an android. It was just a robot. So I believe that's why they was created. No more than that, because really they was kind of goofy in the series. But here we go. These suckers sometimes projectile out. We got a head, and it looks like a head that is been zapped. It's got that looks like an electric shock going on. So that's kind of cool that they gave us that. All right. And then we've got this. This, I'm not sure where that goes. We'll have to look into this. It looks like it might be a head. That's what it is. So it's another head where the head got shot off and you got your electricity coming out of there from where he's shorted out or whatever happened to him. So we got that. This is really cool. They didn't have to do this. We have an arm. You know, it's an arm that's been unattached or chopped off or shot off by the Joes. Got the wires hanging out of the end of it. That is cool. Really cool. We've got fists. And these have some articulation. They go forward. They can go down and come straight fist. Not getting much up there, a little bit. But that's your left hand. And again, that's a fist. And next to it is your right hand. Same thing, movable. Over here, it looks like we have a drill hand. So these are army builders. When I say army builders, like you could order 6, 8, 10 of these and put them all different ways. There's so many heads you can use. So we got 3 different heads with this guy. And then you're going to have a lot of different hands. So there's one. Now we got our, it looks like our trigger finger hand. That's our left trigger finger. And another one, we have our right trigger finger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the one that came with it. Let's see if we can get him out of here without destroying our package. They're not tied in. I don't know why you would ever need to tie these in with the... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not a tie. That's just a belt. All right, there he is out. We'll set that to the side. There's our Cobra B.A.T. I like this a lot. Let's see, we got some loose... let's say he is a little bit loose. You know, you really don't want to see... I don't have complaints about the shoulders and the elbows. But man, those thighs are fairly loose. Ankles are tight. We had the same thing with Cobra Commander. His thighs were pretty loose. So let's check him out. I like the head. The head is really cool. Then you got the chest where you can definitely tell he's a robot. He's got stuff going on in there. You got a couple grenades up here. We have a belt. We've got a holster over here. It looks like something may be able to attach to that. Not sure what. When we get in here, we'll find out. So again, our head. He's got this little silver collar back here, so he's not looking up very well. That's about it. His head, he can look down all the way around. He's got a little side to side, not much. Of course, these are robots. You don't need these things too flexible. He's got the Cobra emblem here on his shoulder. So arms do go all the way around. Single jointed elbows. We're used to these. That's a little stiff. And we got our wrist, and of course, they're removable, and they can spin all the way around. We got a little bit on the belt line and ab crunch. It's not like Duke and Cobra Commander was, where they had a higher cut, but again, these are robots. Okay, I see this is attached to his belt, so you're not going to get a lot. No big splits on him, but again, robot, we don't care. Knees, single jointed. Waist, I'm not sure if he'll go all, yeah, his waist go all the way around. And then we got single jointed knees, and we have a calf all the way around. Ankles, can he pirouette? Can he pirouette? Sure he can. Sure he can. So we have that. So all in all, good character. Kind of worried about those hips. He'll stand. He does stand. He's got pretty big feet. So that is pretty cool. Let's see. In our other box, our other plastic, we have what looks like a backpack. I would say that's a backpack. Looks like it's going to be able to hold something. Not sure. We'll have to look into that. We have some tape. I do like the fact that they tape this stuff in, which it seems like maybe that gun should have been taped in, because it was the only thing rolling around, and I don't know how that got out of there. It must have got in there good. And they packaged that Super 7. Here we have, looks like that could maybe, I'm wondering if that waist comes off, and you could, not sure where that goes. We'll have to look around on it. But that's definitely an electricity, you know, been shot. Set that there. Okay, we got some more hands. This one looks like a blaster. And this one looks like a claw. Uh-oh. Looks like a claw. So that'll pop right on his wrists. And then we get the guns. I'm not too impressed with, we only get 2 guns out of here. If this is an army build, well, you know, they are androids, so Cobra is going to give these guys, I guess, all the same guns. You know, these are, so we got a pistol. Yeah, these are just androids, so they're all going to get issued the same exact guns. And then here's the one that was rolling around, his rifle, looking good, all black. Don't have any problem with it being all black. So there's that. So we're empty here, get rid of that. So we got all our accessories out. We've got our Cobra B.A.T. So let's see what we've got. I'm thinking, okay, we do have little holes here on his shoulders. So this will plug into those little holes, I believe. Come on. Come on. Now see, this is why little kids don't get this. Not sure. Okay, it's on there. Don't look like it's in there very well, though. Yeah, it's not in there very well, but it is in there. Okay, so it looks like maybe do our hand attachments go in there? Not sure. Looks like there's room to stick something in there. I thought maybe the attachments would go in there. There is holes in there, but not getting anything in there. There's room for 3 things. Oh, something that went in. Yeah, this is definitely kind of tough to get things in there. So that's exactly what this is for. These little holes to hold his extra weapons. There, they're all in there now. So in the cartoon, that must have been, never really paid attention if he's carrying around those or not. Oh, okay, we just got her snapped in there really good that time. And look at them, hips are so loose that with that heavy backpack on, it's pulling his hips back. So I would say I got an issue with that. I do have peg holes under here. I don't have a stand handy, but he looks really cool. I'm not super stoked about how loose the hips are. And maybe even the arms are kind of loose. And again, I'm going to This, I didn't pay $54 for this, but it was $54. Look at that. It was $54 if you pre-ordered this thing. I think I paid around $30 for it. On I think I got this on Big Bad Toy Store. And this, of course, is Wave 1. Wave 2 is out now also. We'll unbox those as well. So, okay. I do like the way he looks. Man, them are just some loose joints. I mean, it feels like somebody's played with this thing for 3 years, you know? Oh, well, it is what it is. So we got the grabby hands out of the box. Those hands are the grabby hands. Not sure what they're grabbing. Can he hold his buddy's hand? Let's see if we can get that. No, I can't get it to hold this hand. I was hoping I could get him to hold one of his hands that got blowed off and just leave the other one off, but it's not going on there. Alright, so let's see how. Not too bad to get off. Again, little bitty kids aren't going to be able to take that off, so you can display this guy with one good hand and his, well, this is actually his right hand, and then his left hand, it's blowed off. Ah, let's look at this. Will that go in there? Let me look. I don't see a hole. There's not a hole in there to receive this. I was hoping it would. So we're looking for a tiny, tiny hole somewhere on this guy, or nothing in there. Don't see anything where this could plug in on this guy. Alright, let's see. Down here I have room. It looks like something's going to go into that, but I'm not seeing anything to go in there. Let's see. Can we holster his pistol? Yeah. Yep. So his holster here. Put his pistol in. So we got a pistol. This. Does a gun? I'm not seeing any reason for this. I'm gonna have to watch the cartoon and see if I can find out what he had carried on there. So let's get him. Let's get his head. See if we can get his head removed. How tough is that? Pretty tough. And we'll put, I think this will look really good. This could look cool on the shelf. Look at that. He's lost his head. G.I. Joe blowed his head off. And that's why they created these bats, so they could have somebody. Now I'm a little nervous how we're going to get that back out. Let's see. Ooh. So I'm afraid if I start pulling on these electrodes, they're going to pull free from the socket, and we'll never get it out. Boy, I got that in there. He ain't coming out now. Might have to get some pliers out and pull that out. But let's see. We got trigger finger. Dang, God. Rifle. They did that. I am not stoked about this now. Getting this head out. think I'm going to go get some pliers. See if I can get it. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and we'll try together to see if we can get... Okay, I got it. Had to use pliers, though. Man. Not crazy about how tight that is. Man, you do that 5-6 times, I believe those are going to pull out of there. Yep. But anyways, that's the head. And then we got the head where... Oh, God. Not even sure if it's plugged in there or not, but there's a Cobra B.A.T. been shot in the face. So there's a lot of ways you can pose these. Again, they're not a toy. I mean, they're great for photography. I'm not playing with them anyways. You know, I'm going to display them. But if you could get 4 or 5 of these guys, there's a lot of different ways you could display them. Let's get our wrist back on. There's gotta be a hole in there for this. There is a hole about the same size on his chest, but it's under that glass, so not sure if that's supposed to come off there. I don't think it does. There's no way that comes off. Maybe it's just tough. I still never got this thing all the way on there. There, I think it's on now. Yeah, got his head on now. I'm going to put his... See, that one snaps in good. Let's get the arm back in. Get us another hand on here. Let's see. You got fists. Let's see if we can get his left hand back on. Get him holding his gun here. There you go. So there's our Cobra B.A.T. There's some things we didn't figure out. Kind of got me frustrated here. You know, a little frustrated with where some of this stuff goes. So you got all those attachments there come off. You can put his hands, take his hands off and put those in. There's your Cobra B.A.T. Not 100% stoked with it. I think they have the right idea. He looks great. His legs are super loose. But, man, some things I'm not understanding where it goes. Let's compare him to Duke. We've got our Duke here. He's a little bit taller than Duke, as you can see. And then we got, of course, Cobra Commander right there. So that's that. We have one more in Wave 1 to open. That's going to be Snake Eyes. And Timber comes with him. So until next time, oh yeah.